Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your September 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. So Cancer, this is just a general reading. I do suggest that you want your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising signs for the most insight. If you are looking for additional guidance, though, over on Facebook and Instagram, I do actually draw and upload a daily Oracle guidance card every single day. And then over on Vimeo, I do also offer the Love Tarot forecast. So if that's something that you're interested in, I will have that link below. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please check me out at northeasttarot.com. All right, Cancer. So at the bottom of the deck, I have the Four of Cups. And this is the overall energy for you guys for the month of September. The Four of Cups, some of you might be a little bit more emotional here in the month of September. But the Four of Cups can represent several different things. For some of you, this could be you feeling a little bored emotionally, a little flat, not satisfied emotionally. There also could be, maybe for some of you singles, there could have been an offer, maybe someone asked you out, there could have been an offer that came your way, and for some of you, maybe you didn't accept it, maybe you didn't turn it down. This could be something that you're thinking about. Or this could take place for you guys in the month of September. You know, but what's interesting is underneath this Four of Cups, I have the Four of Swords. So we have two fours here. So for some of you, this is maybe a family matter. This is a relationship matter. You could have been waiting for someone, waiting on something for a little while here, and emotionally, you know, you just want more for yourself. Sometimes the Four of Cups is just simply wanting more for yourself. So some of you are just maybe not happy with like the status quo, emotionally speaking. So you want something else. You want something more. Now, right at the center, and this is energy that you're experiencing right at the start of the month, I do have the Two of Pentacles crossed by the Chariot. So for some of you, you might have a lot going on, to be honest. Maybe, you know, if you're single or even in a relationship, your love life could be lacking, or there needs to be more balance, because honestly, with the Two of Pentacles, some of you maybe have been working a lot, or you have a lot going on. You know, so you're juggling here with the Two of Pentacles. You have a lot of different responsibilities, a lot of different demands. So maybe it's affected your love life. So for some of you, maybe trying to get more balanced here right at the start of the month is key. Also with the Two of Pentacles, when it comes to something in your life, you could be weighing your options, trying to make a decision here with the Four of Cups. If someone has offered you something, and this could be on the love front, but not all of you. Some of you, this is you maybe weighing your options or trying to make a decision here, and it could have something to do with travel or movement with the Chariot. Often this can represent you moving, you know, either in one direction or another. You're at a crossroads, so you can choose which direction you'd like to move in here. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot, some of you, that's exactly what you're doing here right at the start of the month. You're maybe weighing the pros and cons. You're trying to make a decision here. Now, at your foundation, we actually have the King of Pentacles. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person that was maybe very significant previously. For some of you, this could be your significant other. This could be your boss. This could be an earth sign person around you that was significant. Now, if this person is not an earth sign person, they can just be someone who comes off as the King of Pentacles. You know, he's very successful. He can be the entrepreneur, or just someone who's doing very well for himself, someone who's very stable. For some of you, this even might have been your energy here, because some of you maybe are working a lot, you know, trying to maybe gain that financial stability. So previously maybe very focused on your career, maybe even trying to move up within the company that you work for, or even maybe land a new job here. Maybe very focused on your career for some of you. Now, in the more recent past, I happen to have the Five of Cups. So another Cups card. So some of you in the recent past were definitely a little emotional here. You could have even been dwelling on the past, thinking about the past quite a bit with the Five of Cups. It can be, you know, feeling down and out, depressed, very, very doubtful. So needing to have a more optimistic point of view. Some of you were maybe focusing on the glass being half empty instead of half full. So, you know, maybe seeing things from a very negative standpoint. The good news is this is behind you. Fives do represent a more challenging energy. So some of you feeling challenged in the recent past could have even went through a breakup, some sort of, you know, loss here for some of you. Now, crowning you, we do have the King of Cups. So we have two kings here. So we have the King of Pentacles at your foundation. We have the King of Cups crowning you. So some of you, maybe when it comes to what is going on in your life at this moment, especially if you need to make a decision here, this is you maybe really listening to your intuition with the King of Cups crowning you. I definitely think that you're in tune. Definitely listening to your intuition here. Some of you could even be forgiving someone here. So there could have been some sort of heartache, some sort of maybe difficult situation previously. And with the King of Cups crowning you, you know, and it can mean several different things. So if there was something that happened on the relationship front, it could be romantic, but also this could be with a friend, this could be with a family member. You know, he's someone who's very compassionate, very generous. He is very forgiving. So I think that some of you are definitely listening to your intuition, maybe following your heart when it comes to a matter. Something could have happened for some of you. Maybe you are forgiving someone. And then for other Cancers, of course, this could be another water sign person. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio person around you that you're thinking about that's significant. To be honest, there could be some Cancers, because we have the Two of Pentacles here. You could be dealing with a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles, and maybe you know, are even juggling different relationships here, or these two characters are significant. Now, coming up around the second week, we actually have a third king. So a lot of characters here, Cancer. So this could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We have the King of Swords here. For some of you, though, it will be your energy. The King of Swords is very decisive. He's more of a serious energy, very logical energy. So around the second week, going from maybe someone who's a little bit more emotional here to someone who's a little bit more serious here, very focused on maybe something, could be, you know, planning things out here, but he's also very decisive. So for those of you that were maybe finding it hard to make a decision here at the start of the month, by the second week, some of you, this is your energy and you're really focused at this time, very determined. You could be making a decision here at this time. And then for other Cancers, of course, this could be a third king, or this could be an air sign person that's significant at this time. Could even be a lawyer with the King of Swords. Now, in the position of your power, I have the Ace of Pentacles. So we have a new beginning here. The Ace of Pentacles, a solid new beginning. Could be a new job, could be anything from a new job, a new home, a lump sum of money, an inheritance, an increase in your pay. So we have this new beginning that's coming in. So maybe some of you, this is something you had to make a decision about. There could be an air sign person that maybe has something to do with this. But we have this blessing that's being offered to you. And in the position of how those around you are viewing you, I actually have the Two of Swords. We have another 2 here. So for some of you, this is definitely involving a partnership of some kind, whether it's romantic or business. A partnership is very significant. A decision is very significant here for some of you. And this is in the position of how those around you are viewing you, which sometimes the Two of Swords can be someone who is having difficulty with making a decision. So some of you are being viewed as having trouble with maybe making a decision. This can also be someone who's really guarding their heart, guarding themselves, someone who's not open to maybe new possibilities, someone who needs to be more open. So just take caution here with that. And then in the hopes and fears, I do have the World. So some of you are definitely hoping to be able to travel, maybe also hoping for something to be completed here. Hoping to travel, hoping to move forward. For some of you, maybe hoping to move on to that next chapter of your life. And then energy that you're actually leaving the month of September with, Cancer, is actually Judgment. So judgment can represent several different things. It can be a legal judgment. It can be a decision that's coming through, or a decision that you are making at this time. With judgment, you could be hearing the call for action. You could be taking some sort of action now, especially if you were procrastinating or having some difficulty previously. This could be you now acting. With judgment, it can also speak about healing and you rising up from a difficult situation, recovering. So for some of you, you might have gone through a difficult time, but now you're rising up from those difficulties, and some of you are healing. But let's do some clarifying here very quickly. Let's see. I do want to first take a look at, let's take a look at energy actually around the second week, which is the King of Swords. So for some of you, it could be a character. And then for other Cancers, it could be your energy. But let's clarify the King of Swords for Cancer. All right, and then I also want to take a look at the Two of Swords here, clarifying the Two of Swords for Cancer. Energy that's around the 3rd week for September for Cancer. Okay. So looking at the King of Swords, I wanted to look at the King of Swords because this is energy around the 2nd week. So halfway through the month, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, and then the 5 of Rods. So some of you are maybe manifesting a new beginning here, a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, a solid new beginning. You have everything you need to be successful, and I think you're absolutely manifesting this in the month. Now, because we have the 9 of Pentacles here, could be a new job. With the 9 of Pentacles, this is financial abundance. So for some of these, this is a new job. This is living comfortably, feeling quite secure. Empowered with the Magician, but I think some of you are maybe dealing with some competition here with the 5 of Rods. You know, so if it's work related, dealing with some competition, there even could be jealousy. So just know that because you have this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in, if this is like a promotion, something like that, there could be jealousy. Pick and choose your battles, especially if you are involved with an air sign person. Pick and choose your battles. Know how empowered you are with the Magician. You know, there even could be some Cancers that you feel someone is a little manipulative here, and it could be an air sign person. And that could be why we're having maybe some misunderstandings or some conflicts. For some of you, with the 9 of Pentacles though, if this is a relationship that you're just not happy in, this is my single status card. So some of you could be maybe making that decision to maybe move forward and be single. That's a possibility here. Now, clarifying this Two of Swords, we actually have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Rods, and then the Nine of Swords. So we have the Four of Cups now twice, which is someone who's just not happy, emotionally not fulfilled, wanting to maybe charge forward, wanting to travel, wanting things to happen quickly, and maybe because there was some delays, we have the Nine of Swords or some challenges. The Nine of Swords can be you overly worrying about something very much in your head, you know, maybe experiencing some anxiety, possibly losing some sleep at night. So I think that some of you honestly have a decision to make here, and it involves travel or maybe even leaving a relationship. Some sort of movement here of some kind. But with the Two of Swords, this is how those around you are viewing you. You might be having some difficulties with doing that. So just know that. So really needing to get grounded, and also needing to stay out of your head. Try not to overthink things. Really try to listen to your intuition when it comes to this matter. But let's pull you some additional guidance cards here. Additional guidance for Cancer for the month of September. And this is my vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. Additional guidance for Cancer for the month of September. What else do they need to know? Okay, that card just literally shot right out, Cancer. And then I'm also pulling you an additional Romance Angel Oracle card. Additional guidance for Cancer for the month of September. Very interesting. Okay, so the additional guidance card that I have for you, Cancer, is dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. For some of you, you are incredibly intuitive, so pay attention to your dreams. For other Cancers, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes are very, very significant here. So some of you could be in the process of manifesting, you know, something you were dreaming of, something wonderful. You're in the process, but maybe some decisions need to be made here, definitely. But some of you are maybe manifesting some amazing dream that you've had. Here with the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. For other Cancers, for me, you know, there's a lot of water on this card. You know, I feel like paying attention to your dreams, your intuition, that's going to be, you know, very significant for some of you. Especially for those of you that are making a decision, you know, listen to your dreams. When it comes to love and relationship matters, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So communication might be key for some of you, especially if this is a relationship matter. You have a decision that you need to make. Some of you need more clarity, and how you're going to gain that clarity is by actually maybe having those conversations, telling someone how you feel, seeing how they feel. So communication is key for some of you. Okay, Cancer, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to me, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please check me out at northeasttarot.com. I do wish you all just a great month. Take care.